Good morning, sir. Assessment in Android programming. Good day, sir. I'll be presenting my assessment on Android programming. This presentation will cover key concepts, including a comparison of mobile and desktop development, the Android versioning system, and a look at the fundamental components of an Android application, all tied together with my hands-on experience using Android Studio. So, dito sir, mobile versus desktop programming. Mobile apps like those on Android are designed for devices with limited resources such as smaller screens, less processing power, and battery life. This necessitates a focus on efficient code, touch-based user interfaces, and integration with device-specific features like GPS cameras and accelerometers. So sa mobile app sir is limited lang po yung resources na pwede nating makuha, and ang screen lang po ng phone natin is maliit lamang po sir, and yung battery po niya is battery life niya po is maliit lang din sir, konti lang po. And then sa desktop programming naman sir is, in desktop programming, applications are built for computers with larger display, more robust hardware, and are typically controlled with a mouse and keyboard. They can handle more resource-intensive tasks and often features complex multi-windows UIs. Sa desktop naman sir is mas malaki yung display na pwede natin gamitin, yung monitor nyo po is mas malaki po siya compare sa mobile sir. And sa mga resources naman sir is mas madami siyang nakukuha, and then mas marami siyang kayang mga apps na mabibigat sir. Then kaysa sa mobile sir, konti lang po, and yun lang po. And then next, Android versions and IPI levels. Each version is associated with a unique IP level, which is an integer value that identifies the framework IPI version. For developers, this is a crucial concept. The min SDK version in your app's build.gradle file specifies the minimum IPI level your app can run on. So dito sir, sa version sa versions and IPI levels sir, dapat yung mga version ng Android natin sir dapat tugma sa framework natin gagawin sir, para kaya niya pong i-handle sir. Then we have an example here sir. If you set min SDK version to 24 Android 7, yung version 24 po sir is Android 7 po. Your app will only be able to device running Android 7.0 or newer. This ensures your app won't be installed on devices that lack the necessary features or APIs to function correctly, preventing crashes and poor user experiences. So dapat tugma po yung version ng ating Android na ating gagamitin para mas smooth po yung takbo ng app na i-install natin sa ating Android ay mobile sir. Environment setup. A key part of setting up your development environment in configuring the Java development kit GDK, Android Studio needs to know where the GDK is located to compile your Kotlin and Java code. This is often done by setting two system environment variables. So, dapat sir alam natin kung saan natin nilagay located yung compile natin sir. Like nandito po sa screenshot sir na ito po GDK, nandito po yung GDK natin. So dapat alam natin kung nasaan naka-locate itong GDK natin. Then next, Android architecture. So sa Android architecture sir is may 3-layer tayo. Android apps are structured in layers, each with distinct responsibilities. Let's use a simple Hello Android app as an example to understand these layers. So may tatlo tayong layers sir. Ang outer po is ang data layer. Ang laman po ng data layer natin is ang local DB network calls and content providers. And ang middle layer naman natin ay app logic. And ang app logic sir is nandito ang business rules and services. So, ang pinaka-core natin is yung presentation, sir. Ang laman ng presentation is UI activities fragment showing hello world. So, ito. Hands-on Kotlin. Hands-on Kotlin code, hello Android. So, may code po tayo dito. So, let's dive into the core components of a basic Android application, the Kotlin code for the activity and its corresponding XML layout. So, dito, main activity dot kitty. So, dito yung main activity natin na mapupunta dito, magkukunik sila. This Kotlin file defines the main activity of our app on create method is called when the activity is first created and set content view links in our layout. So, ililink po natin siya dito sa main activity. So, ito yung code natin. So, gumawa tayo ng text view dito, sir. And ang papakita niya is ang hello world. Ay, hello Android. Sorry, sir. Hello Android pala. Then, yung width niya is wrap content, height wrap content. Then, yung size nung text is 24 SP. So, ang kwan natin dito, sir, is ang this XML file defines the user interface for our activity, simply displaying a hello Android text view centered on the screen. So, ang hello Android po natin, ang output niya po is naka-center po dito sa ating cellphone, sir. Ang output niyo po, sir. Then, next, connection and scenario. The Hello Android app, while simple service serves as a fundamental example of real Android development. It demonstrates the layered architecture and the separation of UI XML and logic Kotlin. It runs within the Android Studio environment, which includes the Android emulator, a virtual device that simulates a real Android phone. So, yun po, sir. Conclusion. Working with Android Studio and building a basic Hello Android app provided a clear understanding of the distinctions between mobile app and this desktop programming, the need to manage resources designed for touch-based interaction, and within the specific framework of the Android OS are key differences. The structured approach from setting up an environment to connecting code and UI highlights the unique challenges and patterns of mobile development. It was a valuable exercise that demonstrated how an app's architecture is a direct reflection of the device it's designed for. So that's all, sir. Thank you and God bless.